Get ready to have your mind blown. In the next 15 minutes, we're diving into some of the most unbelievable, mind-boggling, and jaw-dropping facts you've ever heard. From science and history to nature and the universe, these facts will leave you stunned. Stay tuned. You won't believe what's coming next. A spoonful of a neutron star weighs as much as a mountain. Imagine holding something so small yet heavier than Mount Everest. Neutron stars are the remnants of massive stars that have exploded in supernova. These stars collapse under their own gravity, squeezing their mass into an incredibly tiny space. As a result, a single teaspoon of a neutron star weighs about 1 billion tons, equivalent to the entire human population combined. These stars are so dense that if you dropped a marble-sized piece on Earth, it would crash straight through the planet. The strongest materials known wouldn't even come close to containing it. Scientists first discovered neutron stars in 1967, and their extreme physics continue to amaze researchers. Could neutron stars hold the key to understanding black holes? There's a water reservoir floating in space. We often think of Earth as the only place with water, but what if I told you there's a cosmic ocean in deep space? Scientists discovered an enormous water cloud in 2011, surrounding a quasar called APM 08279 plus 5255, located 12 billion light-years away. This floating reservoir contains 140 trillion times more water than all of Earth's oceans combined. The discovery shattered our understanding of how early water could form in the universe. This quasar is powered by a supermassive black hole, heating up the surrounding gas to extreme temperatures. Could this water be a clue to life beyond Earth? One thing's for sure, space continues to surprise us in ways we never imagined. Bananas are actually berries, but strawberries aren't. Here's a fruit fact that will leave you questioning everything. Bananas are real berries, but strawberries are not. According to botany, a berry is a fruit with seeds inside and a fleshy outer layer, growing from a single flower with one ovary. Bananas meet these criteria, but strawberries don't. Their seeds are on the outside, making them something called an aggregate fruit. Other surprising berries include eggplants, cucumbers, and kiwis. This means your morning smoothie might contain more fake berries than real ones. This classification system dates back to 1893, when botanists first redefined fruit structures. So next time someone offers you a berry, you might want to ask, is it really a berry? Your stomach lining renews itself every 3 to 4 days. Your stomach is one of the most extreme environments inside your body. It produces hydrochloric acid, strong enough to dissolve metal. If your stomach weren't built to handle this, it would digest itself. That's why your stomach lining renews itself every 3 to 4 days, ensuring it stays intact and functional. The cells that make up this lining are some of the fastest regenerating cells in the human body. The discovery of this renewal process dates back to the early 20th century, when scientists found that stomach ulcers were caused by bacteria, not just stress. Without this rapid regeneration, eating food would be a dangerous task. Could this self-repair ability be a clue to unlocking faster human healing? There's a planet where it rains molten glass, sideways. Earth's weather may seem extreme, but it's nothing compared to HD 189,733 bits, a horrifying planet 63 light-years away. This exoplanet is covered in deep blue silicate clouds, but don't let its beauty fool you. Instead of gentle rain, this planet experiences molten glass storms that fall sideways, driven by winds reaching 5,400 miles per hour, 8,700 kilometers/, 7 times the speed of sound. These conditions make it one of the most hostile planets ever discovered. It was first detected in 2005, and scientists used the Hubble Space Telescope to analyze its terrifying atmosphere. If humans ever traveled there, we wouldn't last a second. Could such extreme worlds hold secrets about the formation of our own solar system? Octopuses have 3 hearts, and their blood is blue. Octopuses are among the most bizarre and intelligent creatures on Earth, and their bodies work in ways we can barely imagine. Unlike humans, they have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to their gills, while the 3rd heart sends it to the rest of the body. What's even weirder, their blood isn't red, it's blue. Instead of iron-based hemoglobin like humans, octopuses use copper-based hemocyanin, which helps them survive in deep, oxygen-poor waters. Scientists discovered this in the 19th century, but these creatures still puzzle researchers today. Octopuses can change color, solve puzzles, and even escape tanks. With intelligence so advanced, some believe they could be aliens of the deep. Could they hold the key to non-human consciousness? There's more bacteria in your mouth than people on Earth. Your mouth might feel clean after brushing, but did you know it's home to over 700 species of bacteria? Scientists estimate that the number of bacteria inside your mouth at any moment is in the billions, far more than the total 8 billion people on Earth. These tiny organisms help break down food, fight harmful invaders, and even influence your breath. The study of oral bacteria dates back to 1683, when Antony van Leeuwenhoek, the father of microbiology, first observed them under a microscope. While most of these microbes are harmless, some cause bad breath and cavities. This means your mouth is its own mini ecosystem, a constantly shifting world of microscopic life. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Imagine a planet where a single day takes longer than an entire year. On Venus, one full rotation on its axis takes 243 Earth days, while its orbit around the Sun lasts only 225 Earth days. This means that if you lived on Venus, you'd experience one sunrise per year. Even stranger, Venus spins backward compared to Earth, meaning the sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Scientists believe this unusual rotation is due to a massive collision billions of years ago. The first detailed exploration of Venus happened in 1962, when NASA's Mariner 2 spacecraft flew by the planet. With its 900 degrees Fahrenheit, 475 degrees Celsius surface temperatures, Venus remains one of the most hellish worlds in our solar system. The Eiffel Tower grows taller in the summer. The Eiffel Tower isn't as rigid as it seems. It expands and contracts with the weather. Built in 1889, this 1,083-foot, 330-meter iron structure grows up to 6 inches, 15 centimeters, taller during hot summer days due to thermal expansion. Metal expands when heated and contracts when cooled, causing the tower to subtly shift. Engineers account for this natural movement, ensuring it remains stable year-round. The discovery of thermal expansion dates back to the 18th century, shaping how bridges, buildings, and even railway tracks are designed. Next time you visit Paris in the summer, you might just see the Eiffel Tower at its tallest. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. You might think stars are more abundant than trees, but Earth proves otherwise. Scientists estimate there are about 3 trillion trees on our planet, far more than the 100 to 400 billion stars in the Milky Way. This surprising discovery was made in 2015 when researchers used satellite data and ground studies to count trees more accurately. Even though this number sounds huge, deforestation is removing over 15 billion trees each year. If we don't protect our forests, this number could rapidly shrink. Trees play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide, providing oxygen, and supporting life. So, while the night sky may look infinite, the real giants of numbers are rooted right beneath our feet. A single lightning bolt is 5 times hotter than the sun. Lightning is one of nature's most electrifying displays, but did you know it's hotter than the surface of the sun? A single lightning bolt can reach temperatures of 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 27,760 degrees Celsius. That's 5 times hotter than the sun's surface, which is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 5,500 degrees Celsius. This extreme heat turns surrounding air into plasma, creating the dazzling flash we see. Lightning strikes Earth about 8 million times per day, and each bolt carries enough energy to power a 100-watt light bulb for 3 months. The study of lightning goes back to 1752, when Benjamin Franklin famously flew a kite in a thunderstorm. Despite centuries of research, lightning remains one of the most unpredictable forces of nature. Sharks existed before trees. Sharks have ruled the oceans for an astonishing 400 million years. That's 50 million years before the first trees appeared. Fossil records show that early sharks swam in prehistoric seas long before dinosaurs ever walked the earth. Trees, on the other hand, only evolved around 350 million years ago. Some of the oldest shark species, like the goblin shark, have barely changed in 120 million years, making them true living fossils. Scientists discovered Megalodon, the largest shark to ever exist, which roamed the oceans 23 to 3.6 million years ago, reaching lengths of 60 feet, 18 meters. Even today, sharks are some of the most perfectly adapted predators, unchanged by time but still ruling the seas. There's a lake that turns animals to stone. Deep in Tanzania, there's a lake so extreme that it mummifies any creature that falls into it. Lake Neutron is one of the most alkaline lakes in the world, with a pH level as high as 10.5, nearly as caustic as ammonia. The lake's water contains high levels of sodium carbonate, which was once used in ancient Egyptian mummification. When birds and small animals mistakenly land in the lake, the water calcifies their bodies, preserving them in a haunting, statue-like state. Scientists first documented this eerie phenomenon in 2013, revealing images of petrified creatures. Despite its harsh conditions, some species, like flamingos, thrive in the lake, using it as a safe breeding ground away from predators. The human body glows in the dark, but our eyes can't see it. Believe it or not, humans naturally emit light. Scientists in 2009 discovered that the human body produces a faint bioluminescence, but it's 1,000 times weaker than the human eye can detect. Using ultra-sensitive cameras, researchers found that this glow follows a daily cycle, peaking in intensity in the afternoon. This light is created by chemical reactions in our cells, particularly from molecules breaking down and releasing tiny amounts of photons. The study suggests that our metabolism plays a role in this invisible glow, meaning healthier individuals may shine brighter. While we'll never see this glow with our naked eyes, future technology could one day allow us to detect our own hidden luminescence. The largest living organism on Earth is a mushroom. Forget whales or giant trees. The largest living organism on Earth is a single honey fungus in Oregon, USA, spanning 3.8 square miles, 10 square km. This Armillaria ostoya fungus has been growing underground for over 2,400 years. Discovered in 1998, this massive fungal network spreads beneath the Malheur National Forest, connecting through tiny filaments that kill trees to feed on their nutrients. Though most of it lies beneath the soil, occasional patches of golden mushrooms sprout above ground. Scientists call it the humongous fungus, and it holds the record as the world's largest and oldest living organism. This hidden giant challenges our understanding of life. Could there be even bigger organisms beneath our feet?